she's breathing first, then revive her if she's not.
I'm asking the DM, is she still breathing?
She's just unconscious.
Fifth level cure wounds.
Oh, okay. I was going to do a quick healing word first.
Nope, panic mode. Who knows?
We're about to find out. Healing word.
Well, Beastie, you wake up with however much HP has been rolled.
Yeah.
8.
1 moment, please.
You can still pump the big one into her. This one's just to wake her up quickly.
47 total, along with Jubes.
Yep. You have 47 HP.
Yep. Isn't much, but it helps.
Okay.
Beastie. Are you okay?
Hold on a moment. There we go.
Your microphone's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
well.
can hear you okay.
All right.
Very clear.
Beastie, you are no longer in the realm between realms, but are surrounded by your friends and are currently laying on a bloody table.
Whose blood this?
Yours. What happened?
You fell from the sky, bleeding and broken.
No, she fell out of a portal on the ceiling. Very specific. There's no portal there.
No.
Beastie, where's Adel? Where's Adel and Hubert?
Realms? He thinks it's called? It's what Gloomy kept saying.
Are they okay?
No.
Why were you bleeding and broken?
You were in a fight.
Fight.
With what?
Puppeteer.
Puppeteer.
Oh no.
Why?
I think that answer's self-explanatory.
Fair. But why was he in the... You know what? Forget it.
Adel's ghost.
Phenom,
Spooky.
Phenom, roll. Phenom, roll another D100.
The duality of Phenom.
All right. So, as you were all talking, another shattering sound is heard. As this time, Adel Sarday falls through, but lands on her back, very much still conscious. As all of you see the portal rapidly closing, with Hubert on the other side, looking as if he pushed her through before it seals shut.
To quickly get her while
Where is she?
staring around.
Was there any...
This asshole.
Was there any way to react before the portal closed?
Depends on what you're going to attempt to do.
I was planning on using... Do I have that spell?
I don't know.
I know, I'm checking.
Mostly because you didn't tell me what spell it was.
I'm looking it up right now. Do I have it in my list?
Ooh.
I do not, unfortunately.
Would Otto have been able to react?
Depends on how you attempt to react.
Actually, I need to make sure see what level spell this was again.
Mm-hmm. You're probably thinking what I'm thinking.
Maybe, but Otto has a nice spell that could immediately help this, but I need to see what level it was. That wasn't it. Actually, he has a...
Well, it's a laptop, and you're on hotel Wi-Fi.
Fair enough.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Trying to find all those abilities here. Had them written down. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Would he have been able to use his telekinetic movement to move Hubert out of the portal along with him?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, telekinesis.
Roll a D100 to see if your reactions are on point.
Ooh.
Your reactions are on point, so you can do it.
Okay. He's gonna use after seeing Hubert up there. Yeah.
And
Yank.
as you pull Hubert through, after it was very obvious Hubert shoved Adel through the portal, you pull him through right as the portal closes, with Hubert very slowly sitting on a chair, looking worse for wear, but better than Beastie.
Well, those two are about to be tackled by a very emotional tiefling right now.
Oh, let's go.
You've gotten really quiet, my dude.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you're breaking up
Hey.
on us.
Oh, that's Wi-Fi. That's hotel Wi-Fi.
Hold on,
Start over, please.
we haven't heard from you for like the past minute.
Oh,
Really? Oh, goddamn. Hold on.
That is purely
How about
delayed
now?
response.
Wow.
Okay, now you're good.
My gain was turned up the wrong way. It must have gotten shoved around in my suitcase.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, where was
I
I?
had to turn you up to 160 just to hear you.
Now then, where was I? Alright. Jubilee will hold up one finger to stop... Sorry, Ada will hold up one finger to hold Juby in her place.
Yeah, try that from the top, please. Okay.
She will then look over to Hubert and make a get up motion.
Hubert is just leaning on the table, and he just looks at you. He's tired. He is in very rough shape. It doesn't seem he's going to be standing.
She makes the get up motion anyway.
He will slowly get up.
Never do that again.
You've told me that before.
You're an asshole, Hubert.
I will always choose to take you.
Well, she'll give Hubert a hug. Then we'll give him a heal and lower her fingers so that the tiefling glomps may continue. It appears that
Hugging both of you, just like crying.
It appears I have a problem. I cannot open up my character sheets because that causes the website to just go to shit. Oh. Thankfully, that's why I have two laptops. It's just that it's just that the audience will have to guess what I'm doing.
Do you
for
want
the
me to
most part.
cast a healing spell? Because I have a healing spell.
No, Adel's casting heal. Like 70 HP heal. So it's fine.
That's fair. Originally, I planned on it being a healing glomp. But
Yeah, just opening sheets makes the page unresponsive. So, yeah, error code result code hung.
Nice.
Yeah, this laptop does not have enough computing power.
code what?
Code hung. H-U-N-G. Do not. It is a very common phrase, you immature child.
Yeah, you gotta do
What?
full 80s hack. Get multiple.
What?
What?
Oh my god, he's lagging. You're bad with your responses, my guy.
I said that a while ago.
This is funny.
What? Jesus Christ. This is gonna be a rough one, folks.
better off driving those 2 hours to the DM's house just so you could play.
I mean, nah.
I'm kidding, but seriously, I hope you two have a fun time when you meet up,
Assuming we even can.
and a safe time too.
But we will see. But that is what she does. She casts heal.
There it is.
All right. Hubert will just sigh and just rest against the table for now.
What happened to you guys?
We've been in a fight, basically, the entire time we were gone.
Yes. And it feels like it's been days.
He's immediately just clasping Adel's hands. I am sorry I failed to protect you. Like, this is all serious, no jokes from Jubilee right now.
There was nothing you could do.
You weren't even there, so...
I just saw a beastie get pulled up from where I was and didn't even think. Like, her hands are like shaking a little bit.
Ada will
Could have been really bad.
give Jubilee's hands a very tight squeeze. Calm down and remember where you are and who you are speaking to.
Really just takes a moment and breathes. You're right. I did lose. I admit I lost my cool a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm better now.
She nods and lets her hands go. It's not the first time that I have been forced into a one-on-one less than ideal confrontation with the puppeteer. And it will not be the last. But we survived, as we will the next time we face him. Hello?
I think he is gone.
What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello.
Did you... Okay, you didn't hear what she just said. Adel's...
I heard Aswe and then stopped.
Adel said, it's not the first time we have come face to face with a puppeteer in less than ideal circumstances.
Okay. And?
But we survived, as we will next time.
Okay. You cut off at as we before, but now we heard it this time.
Mother of mercy.
As we will the next time. Gotcha. Only imagine the meeting, how all the meetings go with all the shitty Wi-Fi.
Well, see, since it's a conference room, it's not meant to be held with a meeting in.
I think all the Wi-Fi...
the conference room, using Wi-Fi.
I think all the Wi-Fi in this hotel is just this bad. Or maybe it's why this place is half off.
No, you have to remember that there's an entire hotel of people that are undoubtedly all using that Wi-Fi.
Yup.
I love it.
Actually, hold on.
Anyways.
I'm curious. Let me test the speed of this internet.
You go to test it. It just says don't even think about it.
Oh, it
Speed,
turns
you
out
do not want
that my Nigerian internet is both faster and slower than this. Who would have thunk?
Nani?
Faster downloads,
impressive.
way slower uploads. 100
Yeah, that sounds
meg,
about right for America.
100 megs per second downloads, 0.1 meg uploads. That's what I was dealing with in Nigeria.
Anyways. I don't know. I don't know when, Adel, but make sure that I can be a dedicated shield for you. Hubert may be your sword, but I want to be your shield.
Adel is going to reach over and flick her forehead.
Ow!
I recall making you a retainer because you're you. If that is your choice, then you need not be so... What is the word? Dramatic about it.
That's kind of the way I do things.
Fair enough, I suppose. Anyway.
And the way we handle things is flicking you. You're dramatic.
Well, yeah, so I'll just say that, because I really do not want to ruin the moment.
And she just pats Jubilee on the head. And she's going to stop.
I really am glad you two are back, though. What would you like to drink, Adel?
Water. And I would like a catch-up on what has happened since I've been gone.
And to catch up as to what happened while we were gone, Beastie got held against the wall of blades for a really, really long
How to explain that? And points over to the blood-covered table.
I'm honestly surprised she's still alive.
I'm just if she was held for that as long as you say, I'm surprised she was still breathing when she got to us. That's impressive. I'm getting you water too, by the way. I'm not taking no for an answer. Jubilee goes to the bar and get a couple waters for the two. One for you.
She'll take it.
And one for you.
Hubert will take his as well and set it on the table.
So, says Adel as she drinks her glass and looks to the others. What have I missed?
Lure.
What? Sorry, all I heard was
That's all we heard from you.
I said...
And that's where it stopped.
I said, so what have I missed while I was gone?
Well, a mini scuffle between the force of...
Evil and more evil.
Oh, I forgot the name Rashid for a moment, sorry. Forces of Rashid and the Puppeteer.
Forces?
Yeah, the two sides kind of have scuffle outside of Haven. Apparently Rashid's not a fan, thankfully.
Elaborate. What forces did both of them
I have a
use?
temporary ceasefire. Dinosaurs for Rashid and undead for the Puppeteer.
I see.
And Eldritch one.
Oh, no, the Eldritch abominations. So big one sitting, big corpse sitting outside the city. If you want to look at it.
Oh yeah, I killed it.
Congratulations.
It was really cool.
Yeah, I probably hit it with the biggest ever smite I've ever done.
Biggest smite I've ever smoked.
Very well. Congratulations.
And then Thordrum just kind of went crazy on it.
So,
Is- So,
you had a ceasefire with Rashi.
In a sense.
sort of.
Elaborate.
It's more like George has a ceasefire, but we're kind of there by association.
What were the terms?
Kind of an accord of the enemy. It's kind of an accord of the enemy of my enemy is my not quite my friend, but close.
Meaning,
Bigger, take care of bigger threat
Yes.
first.
so, as long as the puppeteer is an issue, Rashi is not going to do what?
Kill us yet.
Us? And she gestures to herself.
Apparent.
Us.
More specifically, I think the priest might have a duel with him once the puppeteer's forces are fully taken care of.
Why was Rashi near here?
After all, he's the kind. Again, I think they were just having a scuffle with the forces, the puppeteer's forces, and that kind of spilled over from a meteor, apparently.
Players don't know this, but the meteor Rashi actually called.
We don't know that. We assumed that they were on it somehow.
And we spotted a meteor outside of Haven. We went to investigate. Then we saw the mass scuffle.
Adel has her eyes narrowed. I see.
I don't know if Rashid's goal was actually having to do with Haven at all. But that makes me worry about the puppeteer's goal more than...
Well, do not forget,
Yes.
the cult already had
Rashi doesn't know what lies under the city.
as far as we know. And the puppeteer knows what's in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever his plans are. Did you tell Azazel?
I think in Rashid's mind, it's... I don't know what's in there, but he can't have it.
Did you tell Azazel?
Did we? I think George may have updated her. I'm not sure. I don't remember
George-
off the top of my head.
I'm quite sure George has updated Azazel in events prior to the scuffling.
Oh, good. He's back. He can tell himself. Hey,
Huh?
George, wake up from your nap for a moment. Look who's back.
Oh shit. All right.
Sorry, George. That means you're not in charge anymore.
The lands between seem to have vomited our friends back into existence.
Oh no. I'm so sad that I can't be leader anymore.
If that is the case,
Sounds
you
so
can
broken up
retain
about it.
the position, George.
Yeah, we would happily love to see how you lead this party into valiant battle.
Indeed. It would be nice to follow
Surprisingly, he does
for
it really
once.
well, actually.
If you want me to lead us in a battle, then just let me know and I'll do so.
Hasn't he technically already done so when we combated the paladin?
He did.
Yes, but with a confrontation that didn't have to do with vengeance, he actually did very well. Not even a joke.
So either way, George, have you told Azazel about what occurred?
The round between Rel's part or the puppeteer and
A scuffle.
The
Yes.
scuffle. Yeah, she already knows that we handled it, and the creature that is outside the walls, and Rashi,
Ceasefire.
and the ceasefire, and blah 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 blah.
So Rashi was here himself.
Oh, also, I made a deal with Rashi.
Okay, so that answers
We
that
already
question.
explained the deal. It's nothing new.
No, please, George. In your words, what is the deal?
If we are to find a way to once and for all confront the puppeteer, the real puppeteer, and have a way to have battle with him, Rashi has agreed, well, be there to, I won't even say help, to beat him, because he is hunting for the puppeteer. So, I saw best fit
He gets
to use
He gets first.
and she to the death.
Oh my goodness, you're going to have to explain that again because Jesus Christ, you cut out a lot.
As
Okay. George will then
Shorter
kind of.
versions.
Okay. Rashi is going to help us deal with the puppeteer. Once the puppeteer is taken care of, Scalodius is going to battle Rashi to the death.
Beastie, it's going
Whether or
to
not
work
he
to
wants us to help
Scalodius.
him is up to him.
He is. He's Scully's not in the room. He's sleeping in his room right now.
oh yeah, old man nap, right?
Oh yeah, he's got new weapons he's attuning to basically.
And yeah, whether or not he chooses to want us to help him with that battle is up to him.
Okay. Adel shrugs. Well, seems like you have reached a conclusion that is to your satisfaction.
Not really. I don't know how well I can trust Rashi, so that's why I want to start looking for ways to deal with the puppeteer before Rashi decides this hunt is not worth going for anymore.
Beastie's quickly gonna walk over.
Honestly,
You can trust him.
I what?
You can trust him.
I can trust Rashi?
Yes.
Why?
Because she, like, thumps her fist against her chest. He warrior like me. When we make agreement like that, we no break it for no reason. You must break it first.
so what you're saying is he would lie?
I understand. The typical warrior's honor, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's does though sigh sadly. Me wish me
Then-
there to see him though.
At
Me
least we
want
hold
say
him to some
hello.
code.
Well, then, if that is the case, then I guess the next thing you need to deal with is making sure we have a way to get Rashi to us once we are able to find him. Puppeteer.
Oh,
I doubt we just want Rashi traveling with us all this time.
Why not? Says Beastie.
Well, for starters, I'm pretty sure Scalodius will want to kill him on sight.
Beastie shrugs. He free to try.
And for another thing, I'm pretty sure it would make a lot of other people uneasy, including him.
Who? Scalodius? Sorry, who? Priest?
No, Rashid. Like, an alliance like this is not exactly one of trusting,
Beastie looks very confused.
and it makes. How do I explain this?
it essentially would end up just being a lot of tension that
Why?
no one wants to deal with.
So, say you have your nest.
My who?
Say you have your nest.
Yes.
A goblin not from your nest comes to your nest to stay there.
Yes.
Do you trust that goblin?
She shrugs. Me no no. Me no no goblin. Me willing to sit there and let him do. Me not threatened by him.
Okay, now let's say it's from a nest that you actively don't like. But you know this goblin's not the leader of that nest, but they are from that nest. Then what?
Beastie shrugs. Same thing. Me no no goblin. Me may
But
no
do you- but do
like
you
nest,
trust
but me
him?
no no. Same thing.
I wish I had your optimism.
But me wish me there. Me wants see Rashi again.
Oh. I mean, I personally don't hate him, but at the same time, we know of his atrocities.
Beastie looks a
You
bit
mean
confused.
genocide?
Do you not know what Rashi did?
He kill all dragons, no?
And dragging kind except a few.
Beastie will fold her arms behind her head. Yes?
Could you imagine what Skilodius would feel like if that were in our group? Thing that took out all his people, his friends, his family, everything. Just took it all away from him.
He gets to fight Rashi, no?
He won't get to fight Rashi until after the puppeteer.
But if he here, he get to fight him as much as he wants.
Do you know?
If he does get to do that, Rashi is just gonna fight him and kill him.
Then Skolo...
Rashi doesn't seem like the kind of warrior who just fights for fun.
Beastie will shrug. If me really want to
that's
fight
right,
someone and
fight
that...
him.
If that person won't kill me just for me to fight him, then me fight him. Me no really get that part, but if Priest said and no want it, she sighs. Then that is why me
Yes,
more want
this
to
would
see.
make Priest extremely sad.
Then that makes me want to see Rashi more, because me not get to see him that often, and he friend.
Well, if we deal with the Cole, we'll probably end up seeing him again soon enough.
Yay! Get fight
there is
and
also-
big fighter.
There's also an issue we need to discuss regarding the cults.
Yes, says Adel.
How do we kill the puppeteer?
We do not.
What do you mean?
Killing him is exactly what he wants, because he will come back in whenever and wherever, and that may be in the past, it may be in the future, and it will be in any one of the realms that exist.
No, that is not my point. I mean, how do we permanently kill him? I am aware... wait. Was it Thorin or was it LV that figured out how to perma-kill him? I don't remember. I think it was LV that figured it out.
Which was?
Was I
DM?
I'm asking the DM.
Jor?
If he's there.
I guess he's not there.
I'm sorry, what?
I, the player, know how to permakill a puppeteer.
Do you?
Yeah, or at least a method that you did mention earlier. The whole severing the connection to his source of power thing.
Okay.
Was that figured out in character? I think Elvie may have sussed that out at one point, but I don't quite remember when.
I mean, sure, why not?
Okay. The question is not why, or is not how, what is the method, but how do we achieve the method?
Then what is the method?
Puppeteer is... Let me finish. The puppeteer is intrinsically linked to his power, as all casters are. In order to permanently slay him, we must sever the link to his higher power. If we don't, he'll keep coming back, because the reason that he keeps coming back is the connection with the one that is the source of his power.
May I ask you a question, Gloomhollow?
Of course.
Why hasn't he done that already? He has existed for countless eons.
I would assume there's any number of reasons why. I don't exactly know of any other figures in history that have had this kind of connection with those that they, I suppose worship isn't quite the correct term, but those that they are forming a pact with.
I'd like to remind you of the fact that the puppeteer...
For example, if George were to...
Sorry, continue.
For example, if George were to sever the pact with Azazel, what would happen?
George?
I mean, I'd lose my ability to essentially cast magic and have power.
Yeah.
Ada will nod.
Yeah.
So
However,
then...
Unfortunately, and I do not mean this as a disparaging remark, but a figure as powerful as the puppeteer, losing his connection to his patron or the source of his pact is could potentially be a very volatile problem, because it might cause some mishap or chain reaction that will cause other things to happen that could be catastrophic. I'm not sure. I am unaware of this, but we have seen what the puppeteer is capable of, and any change in the power dynamic may or may not prove to be a volatile reaction.
I have a counterpoint to your theory, Gloomhollow. I believe because...
Sorry.
Sorry, George. What are you saying?
Oh, no, I was gonna say, if I got a character, I have to leave in like 5 minutes. So
All right.
We'll make it brief.
No, it's not like I said to make it brief. I have things planned. I just need to leave.
He has a date.
Wait, really?
Or does he?
I think so.
No, my girlfriend's coming to visit. So
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, he has a date.
God damn!
Well, then you better fucking...
Get ready, motherfucker.
she's flying in from the airport, so I'm waiting to like go to the airport.
Go pick her up then, god damn it.
Yeah, go have fun.
I don't have
Yeah,
my car. I have,
you're waiting
I have
on.
to wait for the person with my car to get here.
Oh god damn.
Take an Uber, brother.
Well, hurry up, person.
Hey, I'm not ordering an Uber for a fucking 30-minute drive in this weather.
Wait, what weather?
The California weather, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not about to spend fucking $50 for a drive I can just do myself.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, have fun, brother.
Especially not in a sauna like an Uber.
I mean, I'm gonna be the one in the sauna because my fucking AC doesn't work.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
Throw the windows down. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, it's the hot hair blowing against my face.
Hey.
Yummy.
It's
So
better
people
than
pay
the
for that.
It's better than the static air just in your car. Anything that
Fair.
gets the air flowing will cool the temperature slightly.
Oh, yes. Even if it's by a degree.
Well, have fun.
Fair, but yeah.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, if I randomly disconnect, you guys know what.
Yep.
Do
Which is
everything.
nothing.
And especially
And
don't
use protection.
do anything I would do.
Which is everything.
I
Later.
Alright, see ya.
I'm not leaving yet. I'm
Oh.
still like, I'm just letting you guys know if I disconnect at a random time, you guys know why.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
I mean,
So, let's see. Where was I? Okay. Adel looks over to Gloomhollow.
arguing.
Yes. I have a counter theory to your theory. We know that the
Please, I
puppeteer's
love debating.
end goal is to die. So, if cutting off his connection from his power is the way to do that, and he has been alive for countless eons,
Speaking of,
why has he not done so already?
well, as I said, it may pose difficulties. Maybe he knows something we do not about the reason about cutting his connection. Maybe he can't do it himself. Who knows?
Here's my belief. I believe that cutting off his power may not be as simple as you may think it is.
Oh no, it will be extremely difficult.
Which is why I suggest a counterpoint. Instead of killing him, in a way that we do not know, we capture him.
Kill him in a way you do.
Infinite disintegrates.
Sorry.
There are many ways that you can capture someone of that power, and there are many ways you can keep them, what is the word? Permanently incapacitated.
Such as?
The thing I plan on doing with my mother. Trapping him in a, imprisonment spell. Or, as Hubert suggested, removing his soul from his body and transplanting it into something which will never break and cannot move, such as a diamond.
A magic jar.
And what of his simulacra?
His simulacrum. That is the thing that needs to be destroyed.
Yes. Simulacrum, if I remember correctly, have no soul, and therefore their soul cannot be trapped because they don't have one.
I thought the puppeteer himself had a soul, it's just his simulacrum didn't.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Simulacrum do not have a soul.
But the issue I am rising here is we don't know which one is he and which one is the simulacrum.
Indeed.
So
Actually,
we need to deal
I have
with
a
that.
theory.
Not only that, but he is proven to be able to have a way of having multiple simulacra active at one moment, which is
We did
confusing.
theoretically fight two in the battle, after all. Or rather, we saw two fighting. Assuming... Sorry.
I myself have busted a few in our endeavors.
Though I do have a theory to posit. One of the two simulacrum, or supposed simulacrum, in the battle with Rashi's forces was possessing of a sphere of annihilation. And if you remember in our last conflict with the original puppeteer that we did in fact slay, only for him to rise again, as he always does, he had the sphere of annihilation with him.
Sorry, can you start from the beginning? What?
Real one has the sphere of annihilation, fakes do not.
Ah. Didn't we kill one that had a sphere of annihilation?
We did. That was the first time we've killed the real Marcus. We have every simulacrum we have faced has not had a sphere of annihilation. So I suppose that somebody like the puppeteer has realized that you cannot trust a simple clone of yourself with such a powerful artifact.
A memory comes to all of you. That sphere of annihilation no longer exists.
What about the thing that we... What about...
Oh yeah, Rashid crushed
You
it.
watched Rashid destroy it.
Yeah, but it was there during the battle before he crushed it.
Yes.
And
I mean-
what I'm positing is up until that point, the real puppeteer would be the only one with that sphere.
And it's like, sure, the sphere got destroyed, but what, is there only one in existence? What if he just...
No, but they are very rare.
Can't he get another one?
I'm sure, but it would probably take a very, very long time.
Huh. Well, in which case, that point is kinda moot. Thanks, Rashi! You jerk.
No.
One clue, and it got crushed by an angry dinosaur man!
Pretty much.
Hey,
Angry
to be
Gator Man.
fair, that one clue was attempting to erase Rashi out of existence, and he did not take kindly to it.
He straight up like Frieza did, like, you know, fucking Dragon Ball Super style.
Well,
Like, it slammed into him. It just grabbed it and crushed it with its
No,
bare
Also, yeah, the
hands.
fact that he can just destroy magical items is pretty dangerous in and of itself.
Not to mention one of that caliber. Or
Beast.
spheres of annihilation are truly not a dime a dozen.
Beastie gasps and goes over to Gloom Hollow. He broke it!
He crushed it like a piece of paper into a ball and destroyed it.
Beastie is going to rush over to Adel Sarday. Princess! Do a sending thingy to him and let me talk him! Adel just looks down at Beastie
What?
and says, No! Beastie sulks.
Forgive her, she is excited about fighting, as usual.
Sending that man is the last
Josh,
thing
you
I
okay,
think
bud?
I want to...
Yeah.
Cool.
Sending that
Sorry, you're
thing
checking
is...
up on him.
Sending that man is the last thing I want to do.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But for the
I
puppet...
imagine he does not seem like the greatest conversationalist.
He really isn't. But as for the puppeteer, I honestly believe capturing him is both a less... Man, what the fuck? What am I thinking of? A less resource-heavy and more possible way of doing so. Plus, you won't give him what he wants.
My rebuttal to that is the puppeteer, Marcus, whomever we wish to call him, is a being of incredible magical power, and I am not as confident in the ability of you, or frankly any one of magical ability, including myself, in containing him for very long. I feel as if he has methods of dispelling magical bindings to the point of doing near impossible feats.
The thing is, if we do Lady Adelsarday's plan with the binding, he will not be able to conjure any magic where he is trapped.
I'm not entirely convinced of this for some reason. I feel as if he is an entity at this point that is able to bend the rules of magic beyond its usual boundaries. So I'm not surprised if he would actually be able to.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. Call it intuition, or perhaps anxiety. I have seen him do some incredible things that, frankly, should not be possible already.
Give me an example.
Well, wait. Out of character again. Giant eldritch thing that we saw. Like we were running away. I think it was near the tree, and we saw that eldritch thing, that sort of eldritch colossus thing.
An eldritch colossus thing near the tree?
Yeah, or something like that.
Was it undead?
There was a point. I don't think it was. I think it was an aberration, but I'm not entirely sure. I might be mixing 5 different things here, but
yeah, because
I seem to.
Was it when we were waiting for the paladins nearby the tree?
I feel like we were waiting for someone.
Yes.
And we saw it, and
Then,
we were like, "Oh God, hide!"
Yeah, what you're thinking of is not, as far as actually, yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the puppeteer. That's just an undead titan that wanders around this place because fuck this place. But that's completely normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, normal.
Yeah, it's normal for Crestfall. This place is a hellhole.
Hey, the giant undead thing, all it did was throw a gigantic ball of zombies at somebody and went and collected them later.
Oh yeah, sure. Just throw a giant undead ball of zombies at some sucker. Like, that's completely normal. Please.
Yeah, you say that like it's an everyday occurrence.
This place, Crestfall is a place where like, it's Australia times 2. Everything is evolved to kill you, and then everything is evolved to kill everything evolved to kill you. But anyway, AO looked to Gloomhollow. An example, please.
Well, you remember when we met the alternate versions of your group, yes?
Yes.
Things like that. First of all, how was he made aware of multiple versions of us? Second of all, how was he able to access that place? Third of all, how is he able to manipulate it in such a way?
1, he fought them because he is eons of years old and has fought probably several versions of us already. 2, he was able to bring them back because, well, he had them because he took them from that realm before it was destroyed. It's not complex to take an item or an object from a realm before the gods that you work for destroy it. 3, he is a powerful necromancer. Revivify, for example, is a necromancy spell. Bringing people back from the dead is not a problem for him.
My issue is the fact that he's able to travel to and destroy alternate versions of ourselves.
I can destroy an alternate version of myself.
Well, no, but I mean, I'm implying, at least to my knowledge, that he's able to do that at the source.
Handle shakes her head. Do not forget who he used to work for.
I'm not even sure who he works for now. That's another confusing thing.
Yes, but I'm talking about who he used to work for. It wasn't him that destroyed those realms, it was them.
I remember the Bivel father, or whatever Tauntaun call him.
Yes. The puppeteer is very powerful, but just like you or I, he is trapped by rules. And then she gestures over to Stella, Eddie, and Hubie. They would know more than us, however. They fought him more frequently.
Fair point.
And she looks over to them. How are you three, by the way?
Welcome back.
Eddie just shrugs and says, I'm a little disappointed. I didn't get as much blood from those aberrations as I wanted.
It is tough getting blood. And it seems like you two have made up, she says, looking to Stella and Hubie.
No. B Stella says, I'm still very upset with him.
Oh. Well. Yes, I understand that feeling.
She just makes a noise because she's not so certain you are.
Never mind, I'll explain it later. She looks to Hubert. How magically aware are you?
Which, Hubie or
Hubie, sorry.
In what way?
We are trying to see if the puppeteer is capable of breaking the laws of magic.
As far as I am aware of his capabilities, no.
Hell not. Thank you.
For example, if put into a place of anti-magic, he of course cannot cast magic.
That soothes me.
Something you find him.
Well.
Wait. Julie says.
Yeah, the pauses.
That new blade. Stiloi's got would work great against him then.
And aren't simulacrum magic? If you used anti-magic on a simulacrum, would that simulacrum just disappear?
Technically, no. Once the magic goes and creates the simulacra, it becomes a copy of a creature. Unfortunately, it will remain even if it put inside a field of anti-magic, simply because it is, well, alive. Sort of.
Alright, there goes that.
However, still a good way to neutralize them, though.
Yes,
However,
it would stop their ability to cast magic.
yes. However, simulacrum are rather easy to destroy, typically, as they are typically as vulnerable as the one that makes them.
So again, it's still not a bad tactic to use, even if simulacrum or not.
You just need to be able to pinpoint which one's the real one first.
You three have any ideas?
Unfortunately, not really right now. I'll have to get back to you on that because, unfortunately, the only thing I can think of would be Scilodius and going full for melee force on him.
I was talking
Yes.
to the other alternate three, but
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, may I ask a couple mechanical questions?
Sure.
First of all, I know that this is a thing in Pathfinder, but in Dungeons and Dragons, is there a way? Are there spells that allow you to detect alignments?
No.
I thought there was.
There are abilities that you can get a read on people, and technically Detect Good and Evil does exist. However, Detect Good and Evil does not actually tell you the alignment of the creature.
No, it just allows you to search for certain creature types, if I remember.
Yeah.
I see. Alright.
My thought process was like, hey, real one is evil. Simulacrum doesn't have an alignment. Hey, problem solved.
Incorrect. The simulacrum, as a perfect copy of whoever it is a perfect copy of, gets all spell slots, half HP, alignment, everything.
Okay, that was my second question. I wanted to know exactly how identical they were.
They are identical to the T, except health pool wise.
Cool.
They
okay.
they will only have half the amount of health of
Now-
the.
Actually,
Well,
good-
if
that's
there's
actually
no
a good
method,
thing.
well, if there's no method to detect alignment, the second question was moot anyway.
So the
However,
really-
you brought up something. It will have half the health. There are certain abilities that you can gauge health with.
Yeah. Death
So
Ward,
you
right?
find the one that has double the health. You're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
that one stands out.
Well, Adel size. That's... If, before we deal with the puppeteer, I would like to ask that we deal with my mother.
Of course.
Yes. And before we also deal with the puppeteer, after we deal with your family disputes, shall we say, I would also like
Polite way to put it.
I attempted to be polite. I would also ask that we attempt to locate the castle with the crown of the Dream King so that I may assist Otto in his endeavors.
Alright. Adel will look over to her copy. I would like your help in in this endeavor, but only if
Not
you
to kill
agree
her.
not to kill her.
She just looks at you with a raised eyebrow. Why?
Because she is my mother, and I love my mother. Just because I disagree with her does not mean I want to see her dead.
It's based on what you've told me. Your mother is as evil as mine was. There are just some instances where evil has to be stomped out.
Are you saying you're going to try and kill my mother?
What I am saying is, if you go in with the mindset that you won't kill her and she ends up putting you in a situation where you have to, you're going to end up suffering.
What else is new? I've given up a lot, and it seems like I will continue to do so. But I will do so.
So this is the fate of a leader.
I will assist you to a degree. But as I am certain even your consort, she says, motioning to Hubert, would agree, if the need for her to die arises, she will die.
If we can save that as a worst case scenario, that would be appreciated.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, Adel. I choose you over her.
There is always a way.
May I point out a fact that I have noticed about your personality, Adel?
And that is?
You are the most stubborn person I've ever met in my life.
Well, you have met my father, and soon you will meet my mother, and now you will understand why.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
I wasn't faulting her for it. I was just saying that she is quite stubborn, and I believe that.
Thorgrim, can you come with me, please?
Coming.
Alright. I'm going to get what I think will be needed in order to defeat my mother.
Okay. And you need me for...
Money.
A sacrifice.
Haha, very funny.
Oh, sacrifice of the wallet.
Yeah, I suppose. How much you need?
We will see. And then
Oh,
she
God.
will...
Oh, we're doing the thing. Okay.
Yep. She'll take out Devilish D's card, slide under the door, walk through.
So did you say the letter D? You hear the sound of the D key being hit. Ding.
I don't know. It just felt weird to not be around you three. There's a familiar sight.
Well, hello. It sure has been a while since we've seen each other. How you been? How you doing? And how can I help you today? You need some water? Need some juice?
I need a scroll of imprisonment. I believe that is the spell.
Ooh, that one's pricey. That is a pricey boy you decided to go and ask me for. And as soon as I find that fucking PDF, I'll be able to figure out how much that's actually gonna be.
Your assistant's a little agitated today?
Oh, it's his day off, so now I have to run the place by myself.
And here I thought PDF was your assistant's initials.
No, my assistant's name is Daryl.
Good old Daryl.
The precision divination fallacy is the PDF.
Fancy.
That was really hard.
Yeah.
And what's even worse is I had made it up on the spot, so that made it even harder.
Good
Hooray.
job.
Alright. What level? It's a high level.
I believe it is the highest level.
Yes,
It's a
it
level
is.
9 spell.
Alright. D will sort through before pulling out a very pristine piece of rolled up parchment with a stamp upon it, sealing it shut as he sets it down and then looks to you. Well,
Alright.
let's begin.
Thorgrim, how much money do we have?
We've got about 6,000 left.
Alright. I think I'd be willing to buy it for 1,000 gold.
No.
No.
So what would be a
No.
better price?
Much higher.
Such as?
Much higher. You know how this
2,000?
works. No.
I thought we were bartering. You're not giving me a number to work with here.
That's not how we do things here. You offer me things until I think it's a fair trade.
Very well then.
Remember, I don't work like those weird, no fun Morty shops out there.
Very well. She'll take out the arcane vessel and place it on the counter. You said that this was practically priceless.
Yes.
So, I'm willing to buy this scroll for this, as well as many other ninth level scrolls as you can offer until you're satisfied with taking this from me.
He will just rest his hand on the arcane vessel and slowly push it back to you.
What even is this thing that you're so unwilling to take it from me?
Very, very powerful. Anything that stores spell slots that you can just use at a later date is a very strong miss.
I see. Okay. What about this?
Wait a
And she'll... Oh, you go.
Hey,
Yeah. Yes?
no, Adel, huddle for a second.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
He wants to huddle and you didn't reply.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello?
Can you actually hear
Are
us
you
this time?
there?
Yeah, I can hear you. What happened?
Well, we're waiting for
Huddle.
you to reply.
Sorry, what did he say?
Huddle.
Alright, it'll huddles.
Okay. You know that thing you keep trying to pawn off? I have a good idea for it.
Okay.
I don't remember if you're able to do your, oogity boogity, make magic go bye bye thing, the counter spell or whatever.
Dispel? No.
No, counter spell. As
Lady
in,
Lady Adelsade doesn't know counterspell.
Oh, shit.
That's more my deal.
Okay. Because my thought is, that's a real good spell to have. And if we have a thing that can store shit for later, we can
Right.
store counter spells.
Very well. I will do that. In the meantime,
It can also steal spells from midair, which is another reason I can't take it from you.
Okay, what?
Gee,
What?
it's almost as if the person who keeps trying to trade it away only read half of what it did.
I see.
That's really good.
How the fuck
Yeah,
did I...
really good.
Okay, you're gonna have to send me that again, please. The description again. I don't know why I don't have it written down. Weird.
I forgot I had a random ring. I don't know what it does.
Oh, where did you get it from?
I think looting from the last combat.
Oh, that's the. Hang on. That should be the. I'm gonna move my Discord out of the way. Move that out of the way.
Okay. Yep, I definitely
Hold on.
did not read this thing correctly.
Yeah, I know. Like, there's a reason why I keep telling you it's valuable, and rather than going and getting it checked out or anything, you're just like, alright, I'll store it in my pocket and try trading it again.
Oh, look, man, she's desperate here.
Because, just to put it into perspective for you, in order for him to make it equivalent to how good this item is, he would have to give you, like, 35 9th level spell scrolls, and he's not doing that.
Jesus
Why not,
Christ.
though?
35, really?
Yeah, give me 35 wish scrolls, please.
No.
The fuck?
Money.
Like, quite literally, it is very, very strong. Yeah, it can only store up to 5th level spell, but
That's a lot of spells, dude.
I see. Alright.
But considering the fact that any spell that has a casting time or a minute or longer is reduced to 1d4 rounds instead for its casting time,
Jesus Christ. That's...
What?
yeah, hold on. I'll show the rest of you how good this thing is and why I'm just flabbergasted he keeps trying to fucking give it away.
LV would be salivating in this thing. Jesus Christ.
Now, the downside is with a scroll of 10 minutes or with a spell of 10 minutes or higher, there's a chance that it fucking blows up, but you know, we're
Well, I mean...
we're not going to talk about that.
well, you probably aren't going to be storing a spell.
Oh, is it in the general?
Yeah.
I was looking at the other
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
reading it right now. Okay, you can only store one at a time.
Yeah, which is fine.
You have to
But-
be holding it in order to use it. So
But
that's-
it requires no components
Mhm.
at all. And it has a
the spell can be unleashed as with a...
Hello? Hello? Oh dear.
centered on yourself instead of the original effects. All creatures within 30 feet of you must do a DC 15 or take X times 10 force damage, X being equal to the spell slot stored. On a failure, half as much damage. You automatically fail this saving throw.
I just thought of something really barbaric. Something that Elvie would never do, but it would be the funniest shit ever.
Oh. Disintegrate is just one level too high. Otherwise, having a disintegrate on standby would be scary.
Pocket laser.
But then,
Pretty much.
There's the spell absorption. Once per day when targeted by a spell, and if there are no spells stored in the vessel, you can use your reaction to try and capture the effects of the spell within the arcane vessel. You must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 13 plus spell slot level of spell you are targeted by. If you succeed, you are not subjected to the effects of the spell, and the spell is stored in the arcane vessel.
That one doesn't have a 5th level limiter.
Ooh.
Oh dear God. You actually can have a pocket disintegrate.
I don't like that fail, though. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. If you miss, that disintegrate's gonna really hurt.
This is a real this is a gamble of an item, but damn if that gamble pays off.
So, Ale's gonna stand from behind.
And I want you to know, Phenom, this is not the first time I've sent you this.
Yes, I am aware.
You know.
It's a what rarity?
Rare wondrous item.
It's a rare item.
It's a wondrous. It's a one. Hold on, it's in the wondrous category. They have their own little thing.
It's a rare. It's not legendary. It's not even very rare.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that rarity rating because that's not accurate.
It's gotta be.
In my opinion.
I thought wondrous items were like kind of a step up of regular legendaries or something.
All magical items are considered to be wondrous items.
Oh, that's some bullshit right there.
That is most certainly a legendary wondrous item for sure.
Well, I mean, the downsides are probably why it lowers the rating, but I still think that should be at least a very rare.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ale's going to stand and will take off the cloak of paid protection.
Of what?
Paid protection.
That's a pretty nifty thing you got there.
I'm willing to sell you this. Trade the scroll and 1,000 gold for this.
You don't need to pay me 1,000 gold if you're going to give me the coat.
I was going to say that's the scroll and 1,000 for the coat.
Oh, no. You want me to pay you?
Yes.
500.
700.
Roll persuasion.
Charisma build, go.
But you didn't ask me.
Should be fine. See?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Sure, why not?
All right. Show a hand over the cloak.
He'll give you the scroll and 700 gold.
Hell yeah.
All right. She will pass the gold over to Thorgrim.
Dope, thanks. 6,719 gold.
Alright. So, let's see. Let's see. How long does it cost? How long does it take to cast? 1 minute. Nope. She cannot absorb the spell unless she gets targeted by it, and I am not risking that.
No fireballs for you, sorry.
Yep.
Were you gonna self-fireball yourself?
No, she was gonna have someone cast imprisonment on her.
Ah. Shit. Oh yeah. Hey D.
Yes.
Sorry. The search for your musical instrument's taken a while. I can't really think of things that you have never really heard before. So I'm still looking, but I haven't forgotten.
You're looking for a musical instrument you have never heard before?
A musical instrument that this guy's never heard before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Edel's going. So heard of or heard?
Heard.
All right. Hubert,
Yes.
do you have any musical instruments in your bag?
No.
I don't know why you're asking Hubert.
Oh, right. Jubilee?
Um,
As far as I'm aware, she is a dancer, not a musician, so I didn't think she would have one, but...
I feel like she'd have at
mean-
least one instrument, right?
She uses bells as her instrument that are strapped to her attire.
chimes. But as one, I'm pretty sure he's heard of chimes as a music instrument, haven't you?
He didn't say heard of, he said heard.
I'm asking him if he's heard him.
Sure?
You're asking him if he. Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. You're asking him if he's heard what?
Chimes before, which I'm pretty sure he has, but
Of course I have.
okay.
I know
Just
chimes.
checking.
Though,
You never know. Sometimes it could have been the one thing you've never heard played before.
to be fair, I'd like to present a loophole. You've heard chime before, yes. But you've never heard her chime, have you?
Semantics won't get you anywhere here, kid.
Shit, sorry. My parents are lawyers. I tried it. Sorry.
My
No.
parent.
Parents were lawyers?
My parent is the
government officials, but
my parent is the god of bargains.
right, I forgot. So does your dad. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. So unfortunately, semantics ain't something that's gonna work that well with me.
Right,
Very well.
forgot. Sorry.
Now it has to be an instrument, correct?
Yeah.
Like an official instrument or something, or just something that could be used like an instrument.
And he just shrugs to this.
I just want to make sure I'm not trying to rip you off or anything. Just want to make sure of the clear conditions.
Edel will then just pat Thorgrim on the shoulder and push him forward. Here you go.
What the Thorgrim's nose bumps into the table. Ow!
Did you just call Thorgrim a tool?
An instrument, yes.
I'm an instrument of smashing!
Have you ever heard Thorgrim make music before?
Can't say I have, but I have heard singing before, if that's what you're asking.
From him?
This kind of goes under the same category of I haven't heard her chimes.
Alright, then let me rephrase. Have you ever heard someone use him as an instrument before?
What?
Interesting. Go on.
Honey?
She pats Thorgrim on the shoulder. If you know the physics of how a woodwind instrument works, yes.
No.
Oh no.
Well,
Please
no.
enlighten. Explain. Please enlighten me. Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Hold on, we need to get a buff angel for this.
very well. A woodwind instrument is a family of musical instruments with greater category of wind instruments. Hold on. There are two main types of woodwind instruments, flutes and reed instruments. Some common examples of woodwind instruments include flute, clarinet, saxophone, oboe, bassoon, piccolo, recorder, and the tenor saxophone. Let's see.
If you use me like a recorder, we're going to have issues.
All wind
Yeah, that's a different.
All woodwinds produce sound by splitting the air blown into them on a sharp edge, such as a reed or flipple. Despite the name, a woodwind may be made of any material, not just wood. Common examples of other materials include brass, silver, cane, and other metals such as gold and platinum. The saxophone, for example, though made of brass, is considered a woodwind because it requires a reed to produce sound. Occasionally, woodwinds are made of earthen materials, especially ocarinas.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Thorgrim,
Yes.
what have you had to eat today?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm not going to fart.
Really? Out of all the times you have done it, now you have a problem?
I read stage fright,
That
okay?
counts.
Hubert?
Also, not sure if that counts
Yes.
either.
She gestures to Thorgrim.
Thorgrim, this is going to hurt, he says, pulling out a knife.
No! I don't know. No.
Just do not kill him.
Yeah, I have to get him close. I have to get the death rattle. That way,
No.
that way I can purse his lips to whistle a certain tune as he's dying.
What?
I suppose that would
What
work.
is... What is going on?
What?
Jubilee is just standing there confused as all hell.
Jubilee, block the door.
I don't think he can leave unless D wills it.
Oh no, he totally can. He can leave at any time he wants to.
Yeah,
I'm blocking the door, I guess. So shield out. Sorry,
Good luck.
Thorgrim.
Block the door.
Good luck with that. Because I think if Thorgrim wants to leave, he's just going to leave.
yeah, no, he's gonna try and body check her out of the way.
That would be an athletics. And an athletics from you, Jubilee.
Ada will
This
help.
is not gonna end well for me.
Actually, Ada will
don't
tell
think it-
Hubert to help. There we go.
Okay, Hubert will give you the help action.
Oh, well, in that case. Yeah, not much better.
Well,
Yeah, one Wilhelm scream later.
So, Adel, as you command Hubert to help, Hubert will turn as if he is about to, only to watch as Thorgrim shoulder checks Jubilee into the wall and sprints out of the shop, to which Hubert looks to you and goes, I failed.
hell size. Darn, I thought that was going to scare him enough that that would work.
Gonna make me shit myself with fear.
Yes. Hubert, the next time that we are in here, I want you to scare him half to death so that he farts.
I'd rather scare
That's
him than
weird.
a lady.
Well, he needs to stay alive.
Adel, this is weird even by your standards.
You need to be careful, Jubilee, or you're going to be used as an instrument.
You see, Jubilee is about to say something and thinks for a moment. Nope, that's still weird.
Jubilee, I would like to remind you that I have had 2 days without sleep and have been constantly fighting for my life. If I am acting strangely, consider it's my way of making sure that I don't go insane. Anyway,
Fair
thank you
enough.
for the script, D. The scroll, D.
I have an idea
wow.
if you'd like allow me.
Yes?
Jubilee produces a shield. Then she produces another. He just kind of looks around the room. Surely no one's done this one yet. Blang!
Unfortunately, someone has. He
Figured
says,
it was worth a shot.
that's how the symbols were made, actually.
Interesting. Alright,
Yeah, I was hoping someone wasn't this clever.
she rests her hand on Hubert's shoulder. Here is another
mom.
instrument.
My mom really hates the symbols. There's no rhythm to them, she says. They're just loud noises. And my response is usually, well, you're married to Dad, so clearly you don't mind loud noises. And then she sends me to the corner.
I see. So, here's another instrument, and she just pats Hubert.
Go on.
Hubert,
Yes.
how much destruction have I made you wrought over the years?
Quite a bit, but Doesn't he want specifically a musical instrument rather than an instrument of death?
I don't recall him saying that, did he?
Actually, yeah, that was
He did say musical.
I did. When making the deal with Thorgrim over there, I told him to bring me a musical instrument I hadn't seen.
Alright,
Yeah.
then plan C. And she looks over to Jubilee. Hubert,
Yes.
What?
make her make noises. And then she leaves the store and shuts it behind her.
Well,
To be fair, I don't care what noises.
Good point.
you said musical noises. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to play something real quick.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. I've gotten I don't know what the fuck happened to me over these past 9 days, but I guess it's made me more interesting.
Hold on.
Do we even
I'm putting this in
remember-
the bot channel.
Do we even remember what you're going to get for this? Because I don't think there was an agreed upon thing you were going to get, so.
This makes this even weirder.
No, you simply ask, bring me a musical instrument that I've never heard before.
That's right. Okay.
So yeah, she closes the door and Jubilee just says, "Wait, what? Why didn't it? Oh, fuck off! Wait, it's not supporting anymore? What the hell? Did it play?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, I was doing the to be continued meme.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ale's gonna look over to Thorgrim.
Yeah.
Poor Jubilee is now the musical instrument. And she walks off.
Really? That's a perfect time to play it again if I found one that will work.
I need to go change.
You really should have been the one to just accept. Oh, there she goes. But I guess she'll call. I can't believe that you're letting Jubilee be the one to do this for you. If you're...
Can't talk. Can't
if-
talk now. Trying to change myself after I shit myself, you asshole.
Elby gets no context in this whatsoever.
Oh,
Nope. And is very, very
What?
confused.
Adel just sits down.
I'm hopefully concerned.
Yes, very. I mean, she's probably heard worse, but this is definitely.
You just
weird.
heard them. Jubilee's gonna be a musical instrument.
Yeah,
Like, wait, what?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. She's got like the eyebrow raise and everything, just like.
By the way, Jubilee, I need you to roll persuasion.
Persuasion?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Actually, performance. That would be better roll. Roll performance.
Yeah, I was wondering what persuasion would correlate to in this instance.
The persuasion would be how
I mean,
much
they're both the same. They're both the same role for me. So
The persuasion would be how much she actually sounds like a musical instrument, but yeah. Okay. I have all of the information I need.
Of course.
look, either way, both rolls were gonna be the same number because they are equal in stats.
You and your friggin' expertise, Jesus.
I don't even have that.
No, I
Yeah.
mean like your bardic stuff.
And you do have
What?
expertise.
Oh yeah.
You literally cannot have a modifier that high without it.
Man, I'm really tired.
I bet.
All right.
You're back on American time.
So, about an hour and a half later, the door will open with Hubert walking back out, looking very.
Proud of himself.
No, he looks normal. He just looks still neat and tidy. Jubilee, you need to roll a Constitution save
Oh,
to see how well you're handling yourself.
oh, okay.
I'm practically glowing.
For once, she is able to walk.
Hello, my lady.
Hello, Hubert.
Hello, milady.
Hello, Jubilee.
He broke her.
Well,
So did he accept the musical instrument?
He did.
Good.
Really thought,
Who left?
Eventually,
the bot.
It was the bot. 'cause
The
it
bot
was
has had
Ang.
enough of my bullshit. Sorry, I was in the middle of doing something when I got distracted. Sorry.
But yes, Thorgrim will eventually get something for our troubles.
Hell,
LV turns to look at Jubilee, who's absolutely glowing due to reasons. Looks to Hubert, and then looks to Adel, and then just turns around and just goes, "Huh."
Hubert will look to you, LV.
You're next. What?
Yeah. Can I
You
help
seem-
you, Hubert?
You seem confused.
I am very confused. We went into what I assume to be devilish Iki, in his shop, and Jubilee comes out looking like that, and Thorgrim, he's yelling about something, and
I threatened to stab him.
why?
To,
You know what?
to
To
play
make
him
him
like an
flash away.
instrument.
I have more questions than answers now.
Good.
So I'm assuming you ordered Hubert to stab Thorgrim so he would pass gas, and then Jubilee comes out looking like she and Hubert had an encounter, and I'm assuming they did.
More than one.
And, I almost shudder to ask about the series of events that led to that. That is
Apparently, Thorgrim needs to find his patron an instrument he has never heard before. Lady
Successfully done.
Lady Adelsarday decided that the best course of action was to use a person as an instrument, which seems to have worked.
Did you? Is that a form of objectification? If so, I don't appreciate it.
I think you're looking too much into this, LB.
Perhaps, but that is simply my job.
Objectification is what I do to myself all the time.
Okay. At first, there was anger at the fact that she thought Jubilee was being treated like an object, and now Hubert's talking about himself being treated by an object, or treated like an object, and that frustration.
Treating himself like an object.
Yeah, and that's what I meant to say. And then that frustration immediately turns to sadness, like a rapid shift of emotions, just like. And LV almost actually ends up pouting, almost, kind of just like, oh.
It seems I diffused a situation of anger.
I now just feel pity. Well, not pity, sympathy.
And meanwhile, Beastie's just beating the shit out of herself with a stick.
Beastie's doing the Animaniacs, bonking herself in the head with a stick.
Yep. And once she's so full, she goes over to Eddie and says, "Fight me."
Eddie will look at you and go, "No,
Why?
you're not at full strength."
But she looks to her fully healed self.
Can you rage? You cannot.
Why can she not?
You used all of them in the other world.
Bro, that's not fair.
Life's not fair.
You also rolled a 2 on a D100.
Yeah, but literally all of the resources you would have available to you are probably gone.
Beastie sulks and just heads out the door.
This is bullshit. You can't ground beastie.
I would like to pout.
Roll for pout.
Roll for expend 1 use of pout per day.
Now the bot's just not playing music at all.
It's starting quietly, actually.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Sorry, no, this bit just starts quiet. That's my bad.
And all of a
'Cause I
sudden,
realized I put on a whole playlist with ambient backgrounds. It's like, oh, I might want to fix that.
Man rolled a 2 on a D100, wonders why all of his shit's gone.
I mean, to be fair, it's not nearly as bad as Jay's nat 1. 4 nat 1s in a fucking row.
That was impressive.
Or my nat. But I'm still the only one to do a nat 1 on a D100, I believe.
Possibly.
Ugh, 201. I'll never live it down.
Well, while heading along, Beastie's going to go see the giant eldritch corpse that's outside the city.
I'll poke it with a stick. The healing. Oh god.
Nah, it's dead. It can't bring back people from the dead.
That's when you find out it's a revivify stick. Shit.
Oh, damn. Oh, never mind.
Hold on. And
How's the music now?
I know I got him muted. Ooh, is Glue still there?
yes, both Glue and Yori are still there watching the hand scuttle about on the ground.
They enjoy their new pet.
Who's Yori again? Oh yeah, the Archfey.
The
The
beloved.
beloved.
Alright.
The precious.
Beastie's going to look around and looks very sad that she missed out on the fight. But then she'll see Glue and we'll head over. Actually, I remember now, she's very heavily intimidated by him. So she's going to hide behind a bush and peer over.
As you peer over, you just see Glue standing on top of the bush, staring at you.
She stares up at him. Yeah, she's just staring.
You smell odd.
Me was in weird place between places.
You smell weird.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you doing?
He then sniffs you.
Okay. Can you help me talk to friend?
What friend?
Rashi.
I don't know who that is.
Big lizard man.
Murder lizard?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Mother tells me to stay away from Murder Lizard.
But you're not going to him. You're just helping me talk to him.
I can't do that.
She looks sad.
Out of respect for Mother.
Fine. She then
I
looks
love
over to the beloved. Can you help?
Yori, as you speak to him, just hides behind a tree. He's peering at you from the side. He seems nervous.
She is also peering at him from behind the bush in a similar fashion. Can you help me speak with friend?
I don't know you.
Me and Beastie.
I don't know.
She slowly looks up at Glue.
He continues to stare down at you.
Me friend. Remember, when we met you, Glue hit me in big no-no place and me very scared. So me too scared to be dangerous.
Good. Glue says, staring at you.
Sorry, what did Glue say?
Good.
Good.
Ah. See? Me not going to do anything to you because me afraid that glue would kill me.
You are going to play with the horrid creation we have made.
Huh?
He then points to the hand that is walking around like a spider.
Beastie will tentatively go over and crouch down in front of it.
Good. Now, he points to the hand. Play the game, and the hand will clench itself into a fist and gets ready to play rock, paper, scissors.
Beastie will look confused, but will also make the motion for rock, paper, scissors.
Roll a d3.
Alright.
1 is rock, 2 is paper, 3 is scissors.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Wait, did I win?
You did win.
Yay!
Scissors to paper.
Good. Glue says, nodding. The training has been successful.
Huh?
I have trained the new friend to play this game, and now it knows how to.
Beastie looks very confused, but then we'll look back to the beloved. See? Glue called me friend.
You deserve a gift, Glue says.
Oh no.
For playing the game.
What?
He will rummage in his pack, pulling out a piece of parchment, which he then looks around, realizing he doesn't have anything to lay it upon, before looking at you, Beastie, walks behind you, places the parchment on your back, and begins folding it before placing a paper hat on your head.
Aww.
Ah, she looks happily up at the hat. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you.
Right.
She looks to Glue. You know, you not so scary, friend.
He smiles at you. He gives you a small smile and shows you rows upon rows of pointed teeth.
Beastie grins, showing her less rows of pointed teeth.
How many teeth do you have?
Me no know. Me no count.
I have a lot.
Yes.
He opens his mouth and you see rows and upon rows of teeth, seeming to go into an endless void that would be his throat.
Beastie peers and then nods, seeming to be impressed. Very good. Well, she sighs. Me was hoping to see friend, but it seems me no can.
I cannot. Murder lizard mother has forbade.
But murder lizard not dangerous to you, as long as you... She pauses. Actually, me no know what make him not dangerous, but he not dangerous to me.
Mother believes him dangerous, so I will respect Mother.
She
I
peered.
love Mother.
My son and daughter love me too. It's
You are
good
not
that
Mother.
me a mother.
He sits there and ponders this for a minute, then seems to accept it.
Anyway, what you doing now?
Well, we have been training the Dark Abomination to play the game, but now I do not know. Probably mushroom hunting.
Okay, have fun.
Maybe summoning dark spirits.
Ooh. Me don't know what that means, but as long as you have fun.
It means summoning dark spirits.
Me still don't know what that means. Then she's gonna go over and pick up this dinosaur. Anyway.
No, it's a T-Rex.
Oh, she's gonna drag it along.
No, you're not. It's too big.
Okay, she's going to cut it in half.
You cannot take a gigantic portion of the T-Rex.
Okay, what about just the tail?
I will permit the tail.
Alright, she'll cut off the tail and carry it along.
Okay.
Then she'll pause, then head over to Glue. Hey, Glue.
As you get to Glue, he is currently holding one of the Eldritch Abominations and is biting into it, but looks at you.
She offers the tail.
He slowly chews on the Eldritch creature and looks to the tail, tilts his head one way, tilts his head the other. Why?
To show me friend. And to make up for making you so angry that you kick me really hard.
You insulted beloved.
Yes.
I will defend beloved.
So this me saying sorry. Or should me give to beloved?
He does not like raw meat.
Okay. She'll place the tail down, then it's gonna start gathering some wood so that she can make a fire and cook it.
Alright. Glue will continue to eat the little strange aberration.
Alright. Hold on. There we go. Alright. So, after cooking the tail... What the fuck is that thing doing here?
After cooking the tail, you look over and you see Glue currently hugging a very familiar white bird and petting it. Petting it. Sir Honkington the Fifth, it is good to see you again.
Is
It
that...
all makes sense now.
Is that your pet?
No.
Oh. Then who he to you?
I found him one day while I was looking for a snack and I ate him.
Oh.
But then he came back.
Funny.
She'll look over to the goose.
The goose will look at you before going, "Arr."
She looks back and then goes,
Arr.
honk,
Arr.
honk,
Arr.
honk, honk,
Arr, arr, arr.
honk, 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 honk,
Arr, 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 arr.
honk, 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 honk,
Arr,
honk,
arr, 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 arr.
honk, 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 honk.
Arr, arr.
Jesus Christ. The honking will continue for a while, but then she'll look to the beloved and offer the cooked tail.
He looks at you and then bashfully looks down before leaning over and whispering something in Glue's ear. Glue will nod before gripping the tail and just rips a chunk off and hands it to Yuri.
So, Yuri. Sorry, beloved. We friends now, yes?
You call him Yuri. He is my beloved, Glue says, almost as if he's jealous.
Yuri. Yes.
My beloved, he says, hugging Yuri.
So we friends now?
Yes.
Can you help me talk to Rashi?
Oh.
She sighs sadly. Okay. Then she's just gonna start sulkingly heading back into the city.
The goose will walk up behind you and take your hat.
My paper hat? Beastie will pause and then just glare at the goose. Hey! And she's gonna start chasing him. Give me that back. Do I have to roll anything to catch the goose and get the hat back?
Yes, you'll have to roll in athletics against the goose.
Let's see. It's a shame she can't rage. Jesus fucking Christ.
So you sprint after the goose and dive at it, only for the goose to remind you it is a bird and flies over your head. And as you land on the ground, he lands on your back, setting the hat on your head and then sits on your back. He then begins preening your hair.
Beastie huffs. You win this time. But me, we'll catch you next time, Goose. And while she says it, she'll offer some of the tail to it.
It will nibble at it the way, he will nibble at it the way that most birds of that nature nibble upon things, taking little bits and pieces here and there, but, you know, ultimately it is only little bits and pieces.
Alright. Well, I guess that's what Beastie's gonna do. She'll eventually get up once the goose is done preening, so it doesn't fall over.
I mean, if you stand while it sits on your back, it just continues to sit on your back.
Oh, in which case, yeah, she's pretty chill with that. We'll just start heading back to the others. Oh, the goose is gone.
Oh, come back, Goblin.
She sadly sits.
Something seems to be...
Me want talk to friend and he not there and me no one won't let me talk to him.
The Goblin really wants to talk to Rashi.
I know. It doesn't make it any less concerning.
Didn't they get along the last time they talked? If anything.
They had a fight and Rashi almost tore her apart.
Yeah. That's pretty par for the course with her.
I'm aware.
But then he didn't kill her, which is something.
Hence my concern.
But yeah, Beastie is now just heavily sulking.
Are you really going to break her heart and not let her talk to her friend, my lady?
I can see this going so wrong.
I mean, you could always... I mean, I really don't have anything to add to this. I got nothing. I got nothing, milady.
Okay. She's gonna go over. Is going to send a sending to Rashi saying, "Hello, Rashi. Beastie really wants to talk to you."
You get a reply that is...
Fuck off.
that is, why is it contacting Rashi?
Because Beastie really wants to talk to you, and she's very, very sad that she can't.
Adelsar Day, you probably realize that he doesn't know what Beastie is.
You remember
you
do you remember the goblin that challenged you?
Rushy remembers it.
Yes. She really wants to talk to you and is very sad that she can't.
Unlike the rest of the meat that follows it, she actually enjoys fight. A true warrior.
So, do you want to talk to her?
Rush will find a way.
Alright. And she'll cut the connection and walk back and says, so apparently Rashi likes Beastie, kind of. I can't tell with him, and he's planning on being able to talk to her.
Alright. And now it is 9 o'clock, so we can call it here.
Alright. Hey, thanks for watching the video until the end. If you want to see more of my stuff, click on either the vids on screen or check out my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and check the description for more places to follow me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you.